Welcome to Microsoft Power Automate training videos. In this video, we'll discuss how to integrate Power Apps with Power Automate, and we'll create an item using MS Flows, and we'll save that items into a SharePoint list. For that, we'll create a SharePoint list, and then we'll create a Canvas app, and we'll integrate that with the Power Automate flow. And this type of flow, we can call it as a button flows as well. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm going back to this SharePoint site. In this site, I'll open this site contents. I'll create a list. We'll give a list name as EMP employee info and click create. We already have a title, and I'll create a single line of text which is name. We'll save that one, and I'll take one more column here which is age, and we'll change the data type here as a number, and we don't want this 1000 separator. We'll save this one, and I'll take another choice column, so which will give name as department, and we'll give a department name as admin, and then we'll give this one as HR, and we'll give IT, and I'll enter one more department as marketing. So we have total 4 choice fields here. I'll try to save this one. I have title, name, age, and department. I have total 4 columns. Now we'll try to create a Canvas app. So for that, I'm opening make.powerapp.com. And here I'll take a blank Canvas app, click create, and I'll create this as an integration app. I'll give like flow integration, so which is a tablet format. I'll try to insert a text box here, text input. We'll clear out this one, and I'll increase the font size here, and I'll take a label. We'll make this font size 18, and we'll change this text to title. We have this one, and we have this one. We'll try to copy this, and we'll try to paste it out, and then we'll paste once again, and again I'll paste once again. So total we have 4 fields. So we'll change this labels from title to name, and then which is not responding. So we have to change this label as well, and first of all we'll click this one, and then from title, and I'll change this one to age, and this one also I'll change from title to department, and for department I'll remove this text one, and I'll try to insert a drop down. We'll keep it here, and we'll change this one from 13 to 18, so it looks better, and we'll try to minimize the width. Okay, we are done. Now we'll change this drop down sample to, we'll take our values like so we have admin choice, and we have IT, and we have HR, and finally we have marketing. So we have these four values. Now I'll take a empty value as well. Okay, we have these four fields now. And in the Power Apps, we already discussed to save data back, we need to have a data connection, and then we can write a submit form formula. But at this point of time, I'm not writing this submit form. I'm just taking this as a save button, and I'll increase this font size to 18 so it looks better. That's it. So here we have title, name, age, and department. Either you can go back to Power Automate flow, and you can go to create and take instant cloud flow. Here you can select this Power Apps, or otherwise directly you can go to this button. Here we have this Power Automate, and from here you can able to create a new flow as well. Click this create new flow, and I want to create from blank. So the initial step, you can able to see Power Apps. Here you no need to do any configuration. And the first step, what I want to take is I want to declare the variable. So these variables we already discussed in the previous session. I'm trying to initialize the variable here. So for that, I'll type this variable, and we have this initialize variable. Now here I'll give this title variables, and before that what I want to do is I want to rename this one as title var, and here which would be a string, and the value. So when you click this one, you can able to see the dynamic content option. In the dynamic content option, you can able to see ask in Power Apps. When you click this one, it will it will add it here with the value title var underscore value, which is will take from the Power App. Now I'll take another variable here, which is like variable, and again I'm initializing one more variable. So first I'll rename this one with a name var, and I'll type this one as name variable, and this is also string, and in the value I'll click again ask in Power Apps, and then the third variable would be age variable. So I'll initialize the variable. Here I'll rename this one as age var, and name again I'm just giving age variable, and which is a integer, and here I'll take this ask in Power Apps, and finally we have department. I'll type this department, no, which would be a variable, and take this initialize variable. Now type this one as department, so which is a choice field, but anyhow which is a string, and here I'll take this one ask in Power Apps. So we have declared total 4 variables, and I want to utilize these 4 variables, then I want to create an item. So for that I'll use this create item, and we'll take a site address, modern site for demo, and the list is employee info. When you click that employee info, you can see the title, name, age, and department columns. For title, I'll take from the title variable, and for name I'll take it from name variable. For age, I'll take it from age variable. For department, you can able to see admin, HR, IT, and marketing. I'll take this custom value and I'll take it from the department. So now we have used four variables here. We declared it and we have utilized it. And we'll try to save this one first. Once it is saved, and it will be available here. Okay, so actually what we did is we have created, but we forgot to give a specific name to this one. So now you can able to see the flow name, which is coming like this, and I'll give a name as integration flow. Now we'll save once again. Okay, now we are done, which is saved. I close this one and go to this button. When you click this button, we can able to see this on select event. In the on select event, I'll type this one. When I start typing, I can able to see integration flow, and also I can able to see here integration flow dot run. So we have to take this one, and once we take this one in the open parenthesis, when you open this parenthesis, you can able to see in the IntelliSense like title var value, name var value, age var dot value, and initialize variable. Uh, the last one, which is a department, we forgot, but which is in a department value. So before doing this one, I'll go back to here. So here we have a couple of text boxes, and I'll select any one of this text box, and this one is a title text box. So I'll rename this one to text title, and this one is name text box. I'll rename this one to name, or we can change it to, yeah, name txt would be fine. And for this one, which is a age text box, we'll rename to age txt. And finally, and we have a drop down, and we'll change this to department drop down. So I'll give department DRP, so that would be fine. Now when we go back to here, and here title, I'll take this txt title dot text. Now the next one would be the name, so I'll type name text dot text. And the third one is age. For example, if I type this age txt dot text, we'll see if it passes any error. And finally, the drop down will take this department drop down dot selected dot value. So I'll close this one. Now we don't have any error as of now. Now we'll try to run this, and before running this, we'll try to reset these values once we passed. I'll take this reset, and we'll take this open parenthesis. Now I'll take this one first, and then I'll copy this code, and we'll try to paste this one again, second, third, and fourth. So here we'll take the next one, which is a name text box. We have to reset, and we have to reset the age text box. And finally, so we'll keep it this one, which is in a drop down, which is a department. Okay, so now we are done with this one. We don't have any errors as of now. We'll try to run this one. We'll see if we get any runtime errors. I'm typing this one, Mr. Rishan, and then age is like 19, and then department, I'll take this one as IT. Now when I try to save this one, which is cleared out, and if you come back here, and we'll wait for a while, we'll try to refresh this one. Yes, there is no error as of now. Like So we are saved this title, name, age and department. Four values are coming as expected. So if you try to add any data from here again, so I'll type something like Mr. ABC, and then age is 13 and department I'll take this one, marketing. When you click save, the data will save back to SharePoint list. See, the second item also saved. So this way what we can able to do is we can able to create a flow from here, and you can able to add to a button now. So here even sometimes when you go to the actions also, you can able to see the Power Automate. When you click this one also, it will appear. For example, if you are here, if you click this Power Automate, and this will select and it will come up here. Or you can create a flow here using this instant flow. You have to select a Power App trigger, and then you can able to see the same type of flow which we designed here. If you click this one, when you click this edit, and the same manner you can able to see the first trigger action would be the Power Apps, and later whatever you want to add you can able to add. So but the thing is, when you add a variables here, these variables come as an parameters inside your Power Automate flow. And when you type your flow, I'll close without saving. So when you type your flow name dot run, and this will ask the required parameters, and once you pass the required parameters, then you'll not get any error. Then once you when you click on that button, this flow will run. So this will call from the button click, as well as if you are here in the app start, in the app start also, on start there is an event, on start event. Here also you can able to call the Power Automate flows, and this will be helpful sometimes if you want to pass the data from here Power Apps to Power Automate to process, or you want to create a file, or you want to pass the values, and you want to utilize that in the send email, or maybe you want to compose something in the HTML code. You can able to pass the values from here, you can utilize in the MS flows. And we have a lot of advantages with this integration that we'll discuss in the upcoming videos.